spent £497 at auction, and all the stock is worth over £4,000. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. In today's video, I bought Made.com furniture at auction for cheap. The popular furniture store recently went bust and I pretty much bought their liquidation stock. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am for this video because I was a huge fan of Made.com. Obviously their furniture can be a little bit on the pricey side, so this is literally my dream come true, buying their stock but for cheap. Saving that dollar, we love it. The thing about auctions is that you never really know what you're getting. You only ever get like a couple of pictures here and there of the listing, but it never shows you what quality the item is in, so you do kind of take a little bit of a risk. In my case, this is a massive risk because this could be brand new pieces of furniture that just didn't get sold, or it could be customer returns, they could be faulty, they could be defective. And furniture ain't cheap, you guys. I mean, I still spent a little bit of money. It did kind of hurt my bank account. I've just counted up everything that we spent on this video before I even show you guys, and what we spent on all the items and all the auctions was £497, so just under £500. Now, according to John Pye's RRPs on every one of these auction listings, if everything's complete and in good quality, not damaged, this stock could have been worth £4,688. That is literally a £4,191 saving on all this stuff, which is crazy. But in this video, we're gonna see if it was all worth it. If you guys are new here and you guys haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Roxy, welcome to my channel. If you guys wanna stick around, be sure to subscribe down below. But if you guys wanna see what kind of goodies I picked up at auction, then without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, we are at John Pye right now. We're just picking up some of this furniture. And oh my god, there's stacks and stacks of it, so I can't wait to show you guys what we got. So that was a little clip of me at the John Pye sort of like pickup center. They actually had a couple across the country, and this one was in Wales. Your girl literally drove all the way to Wales to pick up these items, and honestly, I am so happy I did because the delivery fees, if they were to deliver it to your house, were just astronomical. But as you saw, the haul was freaking massive. There was piles and piles of Made.com stuff, so I am so excited to finally crack into these boxes. The way we found out about the fact that Made.com was auctioning off their stock was because it was in an article in the news. So as this article came out, we really jumped on it quite quick, and I feel like a lot of people still kind of weren't aware what was happening. And the first pallet that we ever won at auction, we literally won for £12. I'll pop it on screen as proof, but basically this was labeled as like incomplete Made.com items, and I feel like no one really knew about this auction at that point yet. I think during our bidding war, there was only one other person that was kind of interested in this, but ultimately we won it for really cheap. It was only £12, and we had honestly no clue what was on this pallet. Stupidly, I didn't document this because at the time I didn't think I was gonna make a video on it. So here is some photos of what the pallet kind of looked like when we brought it home. But this was pretty much the only picture we had ever seen of what was involved in this pallet. And when we got it home, we were so surprised because there was actually 3 beds on this. Before we even knew that Made.com was going out of business, we actually really wanted this bed called Kano. It's kind of like this minimalistic Japanese style bed, and we loved it, but they couldn't get it into stock like ever again. So we just thought, well, we're never gonna get this bed, it's discontinued, whatever. So when we came across this listing, we zoomed in and we saw the word Kano, and we were like, oh my god, it is meant to be. Fingers crossed these items are not damaged and somewhat complete, because otherwise I'm just gonna cry. All right, so this is the first pallet, and as you can see, the sofa is not here. Basically, we had to ditch the sofa because it was in a really bad condition, and we have these other pieces here. So we have the Kano bed, and this did also come with 2 other beds, which I'll talk about in a sec. Underneath, we actually had 2 mirrors from Made.com just hidden. Like, I had no clue that they were even going to be included, because in the photo of the listing, you couldn't see anything like that. Obviously, this pallet was £12, and the main thing that made me want to buy it was the partial Kano bed, which they said wasn't complete. But I mean, I'm hoping it's going to be complete and we're just going to get lucky. So let's crack the box open and see what's inside. So I've got my assistant Matt helping me out.
Hey guys, how you doing?
This is a bit of a two-man job, putting a bed together, I think. So excited. I mean, the box looks like it has been taped up by a customer. Okay.
I like the colour of it.
That's nice. It's like a natural oak kind of colour. It's looking a little bit damaged on that corner there. You see that? Oh, it's a little bit scuffed. Yeah, it's a little bit scuffed on the edges, but I feel like a little bit of sanding maybe might help. Who knows?
Well, it is solid wood, so...
Yeah. So it's not like it's not fixable. Let's just hope that all the parts are here. Oh, it's got the legs. How many legs should it have? 4? 6?
Yeah, 4 or 6.
There is 6.
Oh, that's good.
That's looking promising. Okay.
Is there any screws?
It doesn't have the screw bag. We're screwed. It's got all the bed slats. Look at that. It's got all the legs, but I don't think it's got any screws.
What?
That's the only thing it's missing. What? There's surely.
Oh, hold on. There's screws in it.
What?
The screws are already in it.
Oh, the screws are already in it. What?
I guess they
What?
put it together and took it apart.
Yeah, and then just left the screws in the holes. Okay. I'm just gonna put all these bits to the side and see what else we have underneath. All right, so this next item, what does it say? It says headboard. This could be the headboard for that bed.
Yeah, it could be.
But it says walnut stain, so I don't know if it'll be the same colour.
Oh.
What? Wait, it's got some legs in it. This is literally the headboard for the other cano bed, which by the way, it's not here because we already have it set up, but I didn't realise it came with the headboard, so that is amazing.
We didn't realise, but yeah, this pallet came with 3 beds, 2 canos. In the walnut, which we've got, and a liana, which you gave to your mum.
I gave that to my parents, yeah, so I'll pop a photo or video on screen, but my mum basically couldn't wait, so she wanted the bed already, and we just thought, we don't need 3 beds, so I just gave that to them.
This is the piece we're missing for our bed.
No way! Oh my god, so basically we set up this bed in our bedroom already, the dark version, and it was just missing one last bit at the back, and we thought, oh, you know, it's not complete, but actually now it is complete. It's even got the headboard. That's crazy. Here it is. Wow, that's so nice. It looks brand new. What the hell?
Yeah, so that's actually the headboard for our bed. We've got the 3 bits, but we were missing the crossbar here.
Yeah. That's amazing! Yay! We've got a complete bed! But the other bed doesn't have a headboard, so that's a shame.
But they do sell it on made.com with or without headboard.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can't, it is optional.
Oh, right. And now, right at the bottom of the pallet, we also had 2 of these long mirrors. We've not actually opened this one yet, so let's just peel this back and see if it's smashed. I really hope it isn't. But yeah, I'm just so surprised that this was part of the pallet and we had no idea. It was literally just hiding underneath everything. Okay, it's looking promising. It's got styrofoam on it that's cracked, but the actual mirror appears to be fine. Look at that. It's like a wood effect, but this one's black. And then the other one underneath it is like a natural wood colour. And they're both perfectly fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. But that's the black one. And these were like £100 each, which, I mean, it's not a cheap mirror. So that's the natural wood colour. I really like it. It looks so fancy. All right, I guess let's put the bed together and see if we have all the correct pieces to make this a complete bed. That's the only downside with auction things. Nothing comes with instructions, so you kind of just have to figure it out for yourself. Okay, I'm putting the legs on now. It seems to be going together pretty well. I mean, we are lucky that all the screws were actually already inside the bed. Doesn't seem that we're missing anything.
Then you've got this, which goes down the middle, and you've got one bracket here.
Oh, and this
one
bracket's
that
already
side.
attached.
That one's fixed.
Okay.
So that would go there. There we go. And then
The
you've
slats?
got the slats, see?
Yeah.
Like put it in this notch.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it's actually complete. I can't believe it. We've got 3 complete beds, you guys, for £12. And this bed was £300 as the RRP. That's
There's 2
crazy.
of those.
And there's 2 of those, so
And
that's
then-
600.
Yeah, I mean, this does have some light scuffs, but
Yeah, but I mean, I could live with this. This not like it's that damaged.
No.
It still works. I genuinely thought that there would be like some things missing, but there is everything that you would need. Like even these little brackets here, they actually had it in the box. So the other Kano bed in the walnut color is already set up, and it was in fact complete. I mean, now that we have just discovered that headboard, that whole bed is literally complete. I just got my dream bed. What the hell? Like, this already couldn't be a better day, and we're just at the start of it. Now, moving on to the next listing that we purchased. Basically, this is kind of where the auction started to get a little bit out of control and a little bit pricey. With that first auction, we got a little bit lucky because we kind of jumped on the trend before everybody else, and I feel like that's why we got it for so cheap. Whereas this next one, this is where all of the made.com stock really started flooding the website, and everyone was just jumping on it. I'm talking 20 of like the same item, 20 of the same listings, and everybody was just on a frenzy trying to get like the cheapest one, including myself. So the next item that I bid on was the made.com Pavia Wild Shelving Unit in Natural Rattan and Oak Effect. Again, I saw this on made.com a long time ago, and I really wanted it before they went bust, but it was £575, and that is quite a lot for literally just like a little wardrobe. So when I saw so many of these pop up on the John Pye website, I just knew I had to give it a try and at least get it for like half price or maybe even less. In the end, I managed to get mine for £205, and I was really annoyed because some of the other ones were going for like 150, but I just couldn't get those. With this one, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be new. I just feel like because all this listing, they use pictures from the actual website, I feel like that's an indicator that it's a new product. But I guess we shall see. I could be wrong, so let's go crack it open. All right, so next up we have the Pavia wardrobe, and I mean, judging by the box, it literally just looks like a brand new product, so I have high hopes. Let's crack it open though. I don't want to speak too soon in case it's like damaged or something, then I'll be a little bit sad. Okay, so this is what it looks like inside. I mean, it's looking promising. We've got styrofoam that's not been broken, and everything looks like it's wrapped up. Oh my god, so excited. Look at this wood. It looks so nice. Oh god, it's literally just dawned on me that I'm gonna have to build this triple wardrobe now. That's gonna take me forever. No. All right, I'm on to the second box now, and we're just opening up. Wow, I think this is the door. This is nice. Look at that. Everything here looks like it's pretty much new, so I am very, very happy about this. All right, so we have all of the pieces out. It literally looks like 10,000 pieces, so this is gonna take a while. We're just gonna speed through this, so let's roll the clip. Alright, so we have finally finished building the Pavia wardrobe or shelf unit, whatever it's called. Honestly, I love this so much. Every single piece was there. It was in all the original packets, so I am so happy because clearly they just sold like excess stock that they couldn't sell anymore, so that's basically what this is. Also, the door is not actually on hinges, we just put it there, but all the hinges are there. We don't have room for this in this current room, which is my new filming room, so we actually have to take this all apart now, put it back in the box for when we have extra space. But yeah, I really, really love this, and I'm so happy with the quality. Now, the next item I managed to get at auction is this coffee table. This is a natural solid oak coffee table, which was worth £269. I want you guys to guess in the comments how much you think I got this one for. I just felt so lucky that no one else outbid me on this. I got that coffee table for £24, and honestly, I am just shook. Like, I feel like maybe this could be my side hustle. Buying auction furniture for cheap and then turning it into like a little business by selling it at premium, I feel like that could work. I guess let's go take a closer look at that coffee table. Moving on to the coffee table, here it is. I've taken off all the packaging just to kind of inspect for any damage, and I actually found a cheeky little surprise. Look at this. It's actually from Oak Furnitureland, which is quite a popular furniture store here in the UK, so I can tell it's pretty good quality. So this is what it looks like. Let me just flip it over. Actually quite a big coffee table. I was hoping to maybe put it in my new filming room, like right here, but I don't know, it might be a bit too big. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's too big for this sofa? I don't know. But looking up close, it does have a little scuff on the corner here. I'm not too sure if I'm keen on like the stain. It's supposed to be like natural oak, but it's kind of yellowy. So I would rather it be a little bit more cool toned. I don't know, maybe I can like sand it down and do something with it. But yeah, it's a really nice coffee table. There's nothing really wrong with it, so I'm very happy that I got it for such a bargain. Now the next item is a little bit of a random one, and this isn't actually made.com. This is just some other things that I managed to find on the Jonpai auction. I thought I would still share it with you guys so you guys could sort of get an idea of what kind of things you can find on this auction. So the first item we kind of took a little bit of a chance on because it was this Hyundai long reach garden hedge trimmer. We've been needing a really long kind of pole garden trimmer for a while, and they are quite expensive. So when we saw this, we were like, okay, maybe we can get it for cheap. In the listing, it said the RRP was £179, which obviously is quite a lot, but the box kind of looked a little bit tattered up. This was the only picture you could see on the listing, so you couldn't even see what it was like on the inside. Because of this, we kind of set our expectations, and we just didn't really want to go over £50 for this one. In the end, we managed to win it for £44, and this is what we got. All right, so here is the Hyundai hedge trimmer. Now, this does have a lot of attachments. I haven't got them all here, but the main ones look like they're in pretty good condition. I mean, look at that. Like, there's no usage or no visible wearing on the chain. We did actually start the motor on this, and it seemed to sound fine, and everything was like working. So honestly, again, it looks like it's a brand new item that I have no idea why it ended up in auction. Maybe someone just returned it because they weren't using it or something. And that's the thing, sometimes you don't know if you're gonna get a used item, or you might get lucky and get something pretty much new. It does also have a hedge trimmer attachment, which looks like this. And look at that, oh my god, that looks dangerous. I don't think anyone should trust me with this kind of machinery. This one is for Matt. Let's just say that he's gonna have a lot of fun cutting down some hedges. Now the next few items are a little bit more like kitchen and bathroom orientated. We actually have a little project coming up, and we needed a couple of things. So when we saw these on the Jonpai website, we thought, why not try and see if we can get it and get a bit of a bargain and save some money. The first item we found was this right here, and this is a wall hung 2-drawer counter top sink unit in white. It never said in the listing where this was from, like what brand or what website, but it did say that the RRP was £820, and they cannot lie about that. Every other time I've checked this, they were correct. The only thing that was wrong with it is it didn't have a handle on the right drawer in the picture. However, when we won this for £50 and we picked it up, there was actually a handle inside the drawer. But honestly, because of that, I feel like that's why nobody else really wanted it. They basically didn't want to take a chance on it, and we did, and it paid off. I can't physically show you guys this whole unit in this video, but I'll take a picture and show you guys on screen what it looks like all fitted in our new project. Honestly, I'm really happy with the quality of it. It wasn't damaged in any way, and the fact that we got it for £50 when it was originally $820 is crazy. The next item we got is another bathroom related thing, and this was actually a shower screen. We were after a particular size. It was the 1200mm, and when we saw this one on Jonpai, we were like, oh my god, this is literally meant to be. It was called the Roman Embrace sliding shower door. When we googled this was actually from like a legit company that does bathroom things. The RRP on this one was £541, so we knew it was going to be like a good quality shower screen. Again, there was no guarantee that this was going to be complete, that the glass wasn't going to be smashed, and all these kinds of things, so it was a risk. We ended up winning it for £75, and it was a little bit of a bidding war with I think probably about 3 people. In the end, they gave up and we won, so I am so excited about that because the shower screen is now fitted and it is so good. It is really nice quality. There's nothing wrong with it. It had all the seals, all the bits that it needed, so honestly, it was a no-brainer. The next 2 items we got are a little bit random. They're like bathroom and kitchen orientated again, and this is basically a sink tap. Again, this is already fitted, but this is what it looks like in the listing. It was £220 RRP. We managed to get it for £44, and all the bits are there. Everything was working, so we are happy with this. And then the other item was a shower valve slash like shower hose. This was originally £535 RRP. We managed to win it for £43, and again, nothing wrong wrong with it. It's literally in mint condition, so this is kind of crazy to me. Basically, moral of the story, you can sometimes get a really good deal at auctions, and it's definitely one of those things that's like a rabbit hole and it sucks you in the more you do it. It started out with that first Made.com pallet for us, which we won for £12, and then in the end, we ended up spending £500 on all these things, but in the end, it was all things that we needed / wanted. So as a recap, we have saved a lot of money by buying these things from auction. To be precise, we saved £4,191. I still can't believe that. Honestly, I still cannot believe that. If you want me to do any more like auction videos like this in the future, definitely let me know in the comments because I had so much fun doing this and I feel like I'm kind of addicted now. I think my favorite item that I'm most happy about getting from this video is the cano bed from Made.com. Even though it's such a simple frame, I just feel like they're quite unique. Let me know in the comments below which one of these items was your favorite and whether you would ever purchase from an auction or would you be too scared. I feel like buying things at an auction can be kind of scary and like stress inducing, but I am so happy I did it because it really paid off in my case. But that is all from me. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video as always, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!